Hello and welcome back to Explain the Charts, where we break down complex financial data to help you understand the markets. Today, November 12th, 2024, we're focusing on the AUDUSD currency pair, exploring the current market dynamics and potential trading opportunities. Let's start by examining recent news and events that could be impacting the Australian dollar's value against the US dollar. Recent Google searches suggest a bearish sentiment surrounding AUDUSD, with headlines highlighting a strengthening US dollar and concerns about China's economic outlook. The US dollar has been gaining strength in recent weeks, driven by expectations of a strong US economy and a hawkish stance from the Federal Reserve. Additionally, concerns about the impact of a potential Trump administration on the Australian economy are adding pressure to AUDUSD. The Australian dollar is often considered a risk-on currency, meaning it tends to perform well when global economic sentiment is positive. However, the recent news suggests that investors are becoming more risk-averse, which is leading to a decline in demand for the Australian dollar. Now, let's turn our attention to the chart data and see if it corroborates the bearish sentiment observed in the news. We'll start by examining the daily chart, which provides a broad overview of AUDUSD's price action in recent months. We can see that AUDUSD has been trending downwards for the past several weeks, breaking below key support levels. This downward trend is supported by a series of lower highs and lower lows, indicating that the bears are in control. The recent breakdown below the 0.6600 level could signal a continuation of the bearish momentum in the near term. However, it's important to note that the daily chart also shows some signs of potential bullish divergence. The Relative Strength Index, RSI, is approaching oversold territory, suggesting that the AUDUSD may be due for a bounce. This bullish divergence could lead to a short-term rally, but it's unlikely to change the overall bearish trend. Let's zoom in on the 1-hour chart to get a closer look at AUDUSD's price action in recent days. We can see that AUDUSD has been trading in a range between 0.6550 and 0.6600 for the past few days. The 1-hour chart shows a clear bearish trend, with a series of lower highs and lower lows. The price action appears to be consolidating below the 0.6600 level, suggesting that the bears are still in control. However, the 1-hour chart also shows some signs of potential support at the 0.6550 level. If AUDUSD breaks below this level, it could signal a continuation of the bearish momentum. On the other hand, if the price bounces off the 0.6550 level, it could signal a short-term rally. Now, let's move to the 15-minute chart and see if we can spot any short-term trading opportunities. The 15-minute chart shows a more volatile price action, with frequent swings in both directions. We can see that AUDUSD has been consolidating in a range between 0.6560 and 0.6580 for the past few hours. The recent breakout above the 0.6580 level could signal a short-term bullish move. However, the 15-minute chart also shows some signs of resistance at the 0.6600 level. If the price breaks above this level, it could signal a continuation of the bullish momentum. On the other hand, if the price fails to break above 0.6600, it could signal a short-term pullback. It's important to note that the 15-minute chart is highly volatile and susceptible to short-term fluctuations. Therefore, any trading decisions based on this time frame should be taken with caution. Overall, the chart data suggests a bearish sentiment surrounding AUDUSD. The daily chart shows a clear downward trend, while the 1-hour and 15-minute charts show signs of consolidation. It's important to monitor the key support and resistance levels, as well as the RSI, to identify potential trading opportunities. If AUDUSD breaks below the 0.6550 level, it could signal a continuation of the bearish momentum. Conversely, if the price bounces off the 0.6550 level, it could signal a short-term rally.